I hope this live stream doesn't go off on me. Yeah, I really have my issues with kids being trans. It being a trans is usually meant for an adult thing. Even transgender conservative Blair White opposes kids being trans, because it's child abuse for parents to exploit their kids into becoming trans. Even if kids commit a certain act, that doesn't make them trans. Like, even if a boy plays a doll, that doesn't make her trans. Even if a girl does skateboarding and wears tomboy outfits, that doesn't make her a trans boy. Okay, it could change the kid's life forever if they go with all these medical changes like testosterone, hormone treatment, and chemical castration. And I really hate it when people do this. Child abuse, exploitation, and it's really bad. Really bad. You can't. These kids should not be focusing on that stuff. They shouldn't be worrying about that. So they should be kids should be focusing on, you know, toys and playing with dolls and worrying about homework and stuff like that. And any criticism of that is transphobic for no reason, because they're pushing a false narrative on people, demonizing people for having expressing their concerns and protecting the innocence of the child. And I really don't. I really think we should let kids be kids, but not to kids. We should let kids be kids. Let them discover this on your own. Um, I have no beef with transgenders. I also don't want people to force others to be a certain way, I can't force people to agree with your opinions about when it comes to transgender stuff. If they want to become trans, let them. But kids, they're too young to understand these things. They're not. A lot of kids out there tend to make stupid decisions, and how could they? How could they just? I don't think they should be deciding their gender. They're too young to understand that. It's just really, I really worry about these kids, And the father is losing almost lost his custody because his mother is exploiting this kid for no reason. And now he's got his custody back because he didn't want the child to be a trans kid in that way, because he's too young to understand that. So, and if you say transphobic for no reason, you lose the argument without any form of criticism at all. It's just calling transphobic for having a different opinion you dislike is not cool. And it's, believe me, I'm not a conservative. I'm politically independent, and I oppose kids being exposed to this kind of inappropriate behavior. Transgender stuff is meant for adults. It's and there are some liberals out there who oppose it too. They're just too afraid to speak up against it. I have no beef with anybody, and calling me transphobic isn't going to win your argument just for having an opinion. I have no prejudice against them. You just can't take simple biology and logic in this. Okay? If you don't believe me, look up some people opposing and criticizing this behavior. They can tell you. Yeah. Look up John Doyle. Look up Hunter Avallone. Look up Brandon Tatum. He was really pissed off about this. He was really heated about this with a passion, and for a good reason. And calling me transphobic isn't going to win your argument, and it just sucks. Every time I say something you don't like, you put me all these labels. Calling me transphobic has lost all its meaning. Hey Colson, what's up? I'm in a live stream. I might be uploading this on YouTube, so I might, maybe tomorrow, I guess. Okay, yeah. Okay, there's only like and hashtag end woke politics. Thank you. Yeah, you go ahead and post that on your new post if you want. Hashtag end woke politics. It's I'm not very good at explaining things, and I'm doing my best here. Children need to be free to live their own lives, but not to the point where they make decisions like that. You know, can't they just focus on their homework, their schoolwork? Humming because I'm fine to fuck the shit out of your. Okay, a lot of threats and disgusting shit right here. Can we get your opinions? Who the best Power Ranger is? I'm talking about some transgender issues right now, Colston. So, yeah, yeah. Honestly, this whole transgender kid issue is a mess, and drag kids shouldn't be and should not be made as and people raising kids as drag kids is also wrong because drag queens are it's like a form of art and talent and for sexual adults. Men dressed up as women, you know. Even Lady Maga acknowledges that. And even Lady Maga, who's also a drag queen, and is not a fan of Drag Queen Story Hour. And he's a drag queen, and he finds that gross. So, um, um, I know there are only two genders. That's a scientific fact. I'm not being hateful here. It's biology and science. If you don't believe me, look it up. As long as you're not late, if you're intellectually lazy and don't want to do your research, that's on you. So, you're effing anus man. Oh boy, yeah, yes, real tolerant of you. Calling me names and all that doesn't win your argument. Art and talent, no, whatever. I don't know what you're talking about. Debatable, heavily debatable. Yeah, not everyone's a fan of drag queens. Actually, 69 genders. I highly doubt that. I think they could be made up to push an agenda. I'm not just letting you know. I'm not very good at debating. It's not really my strong suit. I don't know. I mean, transgenderism is really complicated, guys. So, to be honest, I'm just gonna go now, and I'm finished with my live stream now. That's my opinion. Is no, gender's biology. Actually, you're pushing a false narrative. You don't believe me? Look up Blair White. She'll tell you, and she's a transgender herself. How am I a boomer? I'm 24 years old. Boomers are like around in their 50s, 60s, maybe. So yeah, that's all I got. So I'm gonna go now because I have to watch my YouTube video. So peace out.